Barakatay Hawa.
Barakatay Hawa.
Barakatay Hawashad.
Barakatay Hawashad.
Barakatay Hawa.
Barakatay Hawa.
Barakatay Hawashad.
Barakatay Hawashad.
Barakatay Hawa.
Barakatay Hawa.
Barakatay Hawashad.
Barakatay Hawashad.
Praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash.
the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the Lord's elect. We're the Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked, sinful kingdom. Alright, and to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, and to condemn 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the rest of you nations. Alright, we'll get right into the scripture. We'll get Habakkuk 2.
Y'all got something real quick. Sirach. Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Read it again.
Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
Because of unrighteous dealings. Alright, who is the nation, the race of people that can't deal righteously? Alright, that can't deal upright. No matter what type of treaty or agreement you make with them, he's going to break it. The nation of Edom. Alright? The so-called white race. You know? Go ahead.
It says injuries.
Injuries. And who do he cause most of his injuries to? The nation of Israel. Now here it is now, he's injured, you know, all nations, including his own, all the animals. Alright? The earth itself is injured under his rulership. Okay, but it started with what? His taking down of the nation of Israel in the Renaissance era. Okay? With them coming over here and making those treaties with Gad and dealt with them unjustly. Alright, he brought the southern kingdom, the so-called Negroes over here in the transatlantic slave trade. Alright? That was great injury to our people. You know, go ahead.
Riches got by deceit.
Riches gotten by deceit. Alright, the international bankers, the brother sent out a video to our thread, it was like last week, going into the Rothschilds. You know, how they kept it all in the family, and how they got those riches. Really, they got those riches off what? Off slavery. Off the backs and the blood of the Israelites. You know? But guess what? As it says in the book of Job, he's going to cough those riches up. Alright, he's just been holding them for us. Alright, but how did he get them though? He didn't get them uprightly, he didn't get them justly, he got them through deceit. Read on.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another. You got your apocrypha? 2nd Ezra 6. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Alright? So who do you see in power now? Who do you see in control of everything now? Alright? The so-called white race. But who is the power of the kingdom going to be transferred to? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, when the Lord, Yahweh Shai, returns, the one whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who is what you would call a so-called black man. Alright, and he's returning for what? For the elect of these people right here. And also our people who are amongst the, who look like the other nations. Alright, but they go back to the patriarchs on this side. Alright, this is who's going to rule in the kingdom to come. And please believe it's going to be an eternal kingdom, an everlasting rulership. Alright, because with the translation of power, we're going to translate to new bodies. Alright, we're going to put off these mortal bodies, alright, and these bodies that's subject to sin. Okay?
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
We'll read that again, bro.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven,
shall the power of heaven, get Psalm 75. Alright? So the power of heaven, because the Most High ordained all the kings to rule. Okay, read on.
Shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
That's the kingdom of Israel. Alright, which shall never be destroyed. Read on.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
It's not going to be left to other people. It's not going to be translated no more. Alright? It's not going to be no other people to come in power. It's only going to be the Israelites in power forever. Read on.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. Alright, who's going to break the rulers in pieces? Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Matter of fact, drop that and get Revelation 19.
I got a quick precept to back that up. Revelation chapter 2, verse 26.
Start 25, Baba Kasha.
Revelations 2 and 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
That's the red letter, right? But that which ye have already, that's Yahweh Shai speaking. All right, that which ye have already, hold fast until I come. And what do we have? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, the truth. Okay, which is going to bring us into that kingdom. Really, the kingdom of heaven is within. As it says in the book of, what's that, Luke? Or John, if I'm not mistaken, you know, one of the two in the gospel. All right, the kingdom is within, so hold fast unto the kingdom. Hold fast until its knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Go ahead.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the
He
end.
that overcometh what? The time of Jacob's trouble. He that overcometh the beast and its image and its mark. All right? Read that again.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
Keep my works until the end. It tells you that in St. Matthew the 24th chapter. He that endureth to the end is the same that shall be saved. Or you got wacky tacky Christians saying, I'm saved. I'm saved. No, no one's saved yet. Okay? No one's saved yet. What are you saved from? Okay, our hope is to be saved from this up and coming destruction. All right, read on.
To him will I give power over the nations.
And to him will I give power over the nations. Now the Quran Walk always goes into that word power. All right, basically means to be able to do what you want. Okay, do what you want in righteousness. Okay, and what does it say in 2 Thessalonians, the 1st chapter? Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that troubled you. All right. So all those who troubled us, man, we're going to get you. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, in due time, man, we're going to get you back.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Well, the brother just broke, man. The brother just read, we're going to break all the kingdoms. All right? That's the vessel of, read that again, that last part.
It says, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken into shivers.
As a vessel of a potter shall it be broken into shivers. That's what we're going to do with the rod of iron. That's what we're going to do with the scepter. All right? That's what we're going to do with the scepter, man. We're going to whip you heathen nations into shape. Okay, see, the so-called white man, he can't get it. That's why he's going to be exterminated. He can't do righteousness. All right? But the rest of you nations, man, okay, we're going to whip you into shape. All right, with the rod of iron. No, man, get out of here. No hand fives. Bag up, Esau.
Good luck.
We're not dealing with luck here. We're dealing with faith.
All right, enjoy your
You
day.
know?
Adios,
It
amigos.
says, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father.
As a vessel of potter shall be broken into shivers, even as I received my father. All right, it goes into in Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Ask of me, and I shall give you the heathen for thine inheritance.
Yep.
Speaking about Yahweh Shai. But as it says in Romans, the 8th chapter, if we suffer with Yahweh Shai, we're going to be glorified with Yahweh Shai. We're going to be joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. That's what we're suffering for, man. That's why we're going through hell, man. All right? So it says, through much tribulation shall you enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Start at 19.
Revelation 19. And, matter of fact, it started at 10. Read on down.
Alright, come. It's Revelation 19 and 10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not.
This is John the Revelator speaking. All right, he said he fell at his knee to worship him, speaking about who the angel that came to him and supped with him. All right? He fell at his knees to worship him when he told him, see thou do it not. All right, so he told him, no, don't do that. I'm not the one to worship. Go ahead.
It says, I am thy fellow servant.
I am thy fellow servant. See, the angels in the heavens, the Allaham Kodash, those are our brethren. All right, and best believe they're encamped around us all the time, man. According to Psalms, the 34th chapter, the angel of the Lord encampeth around about those who fear Yahweh Bashim Shai and delivereth them. Okay, so they fellow servants, delivering the messages and doing the duties of Yahweh Bashim Shai, just like us down here. All right, it's gonna be a beautiful day when we're reunited with them in our Lord Yahweh Shai, in a glorious body just like they have. Go ahead.
It says, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yep, because Yahweh Shai, man, that's the top spirit under Yahweh. Okay? That's the top spirit, man, Yahweh Shai. All things were made by him and for him. And in due time, all things are going to be put into subjection under Yahweh Shai. And that's what we're out here telling you, man. Read on.
It says, worship the Most High.
You worship the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
And we have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right, that's what set Great Millstone apart from these pseudo-Israelite camps. Prophecy. Okay? See, the thing that our apostles and elders have been speaking for decades is now happening. Now you get that Habakkuk 2, Baba Kasha? Just real quick, 2 and 3. Habakkuk 2 and 3.
Look at Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yeah, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Everything was set for an appointed time. Goes into that in 2 Ezra, the 5th chapter. The Most High is not going to set, it's a set measure of time. The Most High is not going to move it forward or move it back for any. He's bound by his word. All right, the vision is yet for an appointed time. And we're in the time of what? The RFID microchip. All right, we're in the time of World War III. We're in the time of the persecution of the prophets. We're in the time of race wars. All right, we're in the time of judgment. We're in the time of the end of this world. All right, go ahead.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yep, at the end it shall speak and not lie, and the prophecies are speaking. All right? And see, once the prophecies really take off, man, it's going to shut everybody up, man. Ain't going to be no more scoffing. Ain't going to be no more talking shit, murmuring. You know? There's going to be people in fear for their life. You know? You did?
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Yeah, though it tarry, wait for it. That's the thing, man. Wait. As it says in Zephaniah the 3rd chapter, wait for me, therefore wait for me until the day that I rise up to the prey. Wait for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're fishers. Okay, I did a lesson on that earlier, man. As a fisherman, you gotta wait. You gotta be patient. You know, but it's gonna happen. The fish gonna be caught. The elect gonna come in.
It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right, it's gonna surely come. Why? Because the Most High is not a man that he shall lie. All right, we're in the time now of the prophecy speaking. You know, everything that that our forefathers want to see, man. All right, we're here in that time. You know. Yes,
Psalm 75 and 7 says, but the Most High is the
start
judge.
A little bit. We should start at maybe 5. Let's start at 5. Four.
Psalms 75 and 4 says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly.
And who is the fools, man? Well, it says in Psalms, what's that, 14? The fool has said in his heart that there is no God. It tells you in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. The true fool of the planet Earth is the so-called white man. Look how he rules. He has to be a damn fool. You know? You know what?
It says, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
And to the wicked, who's the wicked? Malachi the 1st chapter, Malachi 1 and 4, Esau, Edom. It shall be called the borders of wickedness. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Alright? You look at the so-called white man, everything that this man does is adversarial to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which makes him, alright, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Alright, he's Satan's child, he's Ban Shatan. Adawan Ban Shatan. Edom son of Satan. Go ahead.
So verse 5 says, lift not up your horn on high.
Yeah, lift up your horn on high. Alright? Lift up your horn on high. Okay? Because you being in rulership is not of yourself. Alright? It was ordained, man. It's written in the scriptures. Yep. Go ahead.
It says, speak not with a stiff neck.
And speak not with a stiff neck, proud, puffed up. But it goes to say in the book of Daniel, the one whose look was more stout than his fellows. The so-called white man, all right, by process of elimination, through the spirit, all right, we got you pinpointed, man. You know, and that's why you mad, man. That's why you gonna try to roll on the prophet. But guess what? The Most High is gonna lift up a standard. You know, that's prophecy. Go ahead.
It says, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south.
Right.
But the Most High is the judge.
Yeah, the Most High is the true judge. Okay, go ahead.
He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Put him down one and set up another. Okay? And who is he about to put down? The so-called white man. The biblical Edomites. And who is he going to set up? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The biblical Israelites.
This is the transition of power.
That's right. That's right. This is that transition that we brought out in the beginning, man. This is that transition of power. And you're slowly seeing it manifest, man. Okay? You're slowly seeing Deuteronomy 30 and 7 come upon these Edomites and the rest of these nations. Go ahead.
It says, for in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, there is a cup.
Yep, for in the hand of the Lord, there's a cup. Read on.
It says, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same, but the dirge thereof,
the dregs thereof,
all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Man, the dregs. We had to drink of that cup. It tells you that in Jeremiah the 49th chapter. They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Now, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? You know? The wicked are going to have to drink of the cup. Here it is. We're the apple of the Most High's eye. We're his chosen nation. We're the one we enter into a covenant with. As the scripture says, we're the only nation that he loves. The rest of the nations be as spittle. And look what he did unto us. He put us down and set up our wicked brother over us. You know, but that's not the end all be all of the story. Okay, the end all be all is Jacob ruling. You know, it's gonna be the beginning of a paradise for us. You know, of righteousness, a kingdom of righteousness. All right, so we're coming to the end of hell, the end of a bad dream. All right, to something that 2/3 of our people can't even fathom. You know, that's what we're finna enter into.
It says, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the power of Jacob.
Yeah, we would declare forever. I will sing praises to the power of Jacob. That's what we're doing, man. We're declaring Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're proclaiming and confessing our power openly. We're confessing the power of Jacob. The power of Jacob, Yaquab, is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We doing?
Verse 10 says, all the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
Yeah, all the power of the wicked is going to be cut off. You know? We doing?
But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Yeah, but the power of the righteous is going to be exalted. All right, in due time. That was it on that, bro?
God.
I appreciate for you this Isaiah chapter 51 verse 22. Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord and thy power.
Read that again, bro.
Isaiah chapter 51 verse 22. Thus saith thy Lord.
Thus saith thy Lord. Is that in all caps?
No, I said Lord.
Oh, yeah, well, that's out of one. Thy Lord, but that's who's our Lord? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Thy Lord. It's not everyone's Lord. It's not everyone's power. Okay, it's the power of Israel.
It says the Lord and thy power that pleaded the cause of his people.
Yep.
Because I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling.
Because I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling. Hold on, Lamentations 4. Go ahead.
It says, even the dregs of the cup of my fury.
Even the dregs of the cup of my fury. All right, all the brothers not here now, so the sign's not up. But if you go into what happened in slavery, man, that's the dregs. All right. Hey, but guess what? In the time we're finna come into Jacob's trouble, it's like the Elder Kazak did a video last night. All right. Hey, it's gonna eclipse that. Jacob's trouble is gonna eclipse slavery. Jacob's trouble is gonna eclipse 70 AD. All right. Jacob's trouble is going to eclipse the time of Antiochus Epiphanes. Okay? We're coming into a time now, man. So 2/3 of our people still got some more to drink. You know?
Thou shalt no more drink it again.
Yeah, thou shalt no more drink it again. That's the thing. After this time, we ain't going back into slavery. Even 2/3 of our people said, like, people shall be all righteous. All right? You know?
But I will pour it into the hand of them that afflicted thee.
But I will put it into the hands of them that afflicted thee. And who afflicted us? The so-called white race. All right? But he just wants to erase that. He just wants to make it seem as if that never happened. All right? He just wants to sweep that under the rug. He wants to tell us to get over it. But here it is, damn near 20 years later, they're still kicking ass in the Middle East over 9/11. All right? But that was an inside job. You know? You can't say nothing about the so-called Jew. You bring it. I'm not even gonna say it. They might flag the channel, man. You know, that was a hoax. I'm gonna let you know it.
It says, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over.
Yeah, we said to thy soul, bow down. Well, he did make us bow down. Hey, literally, man, let the bow down to the so-called white man, to the vilest man on the planet Earth. You know, but here it is now. Like I said, we're fulfilling Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. The righteous man standing in great boldness. All right, we ain't gonna bow down. Scripture said, I preserved 7,000 men who will not bow down their feet to the image of Baal. All right, we're not gonna worship the beast. We're not gonna take his mark. Yahweh Ratazah, you know? You know what?
Bow down that we may go over, and that thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
Yeah, we have been as the ground. We've been less than dirt. All right. Here it is. An animal has more rights than the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American in this kingdom. You know, the animals have more rights. You jakes are still looked at and considered as what 1/3 of a human being. You know. You know.
And as the streets to them that went over.
Yep, we have been as the streets to them that went over. All right. Hey man, you know you could get a fine for littering. All right, you could get a fine for something like that. Okay, for dropping something on the earth, on the dirt. All right, but there's no punishment for the slaughtering of the people on this sign. All right, you actually get glorified. Okay, you'll get paid off.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, the Edomites, you so-called white people. Rejoice and be glad. All right, but see, that's up, man. All right, the Most High is sending plagues. Opioid epidemic, who strung out on the oids, man? You know? That's one of the things that they're putting behind the RFID microchip. Is it's going to be able to cure the crave that these people have for opioids. That comes with the RFID microchip. All right, so the scripture says, rejoice and be glad. As monotonous like as you go into it, there's a time of Leave It to Beaver, the 50s. Yeah. Y'all was booming, all right? The Industrial Revolution and shit, America was booming, man. You know, so-called white man was living it up. Yeah, just won World War II.
They said that's the era of the boomers.
Yeah, the era of the boomers.
Baby boomers.
The baby boomers. Oh man, you was in paradise.
To tell you that in Obadiah, when I set thy nest amongst the stars,
Yep.
thence will I bring thee down. Going back to when Esau established his NASA program, the International Space Station. So around that time was like the early 60s, that's when Esau started to go down. You know?
Yep.
Now Deuteronomy 37 is kicking in. They on the opioids, you know. All the hell that we once caught, it's on them now.
That's right. And yeah, well, I believe it happened when he so-called went into outer space, so-called landed on the moon. But that's a lie, man. You know, 1969. It's not a coincidence. The same time of the Elder Alva Bivens, the Great Awakening. That's when the spirit of the that's when the Most High's mouth, the spirit of the Most High's mouth, begins to consume you. All right, and you begin to fall hard. It says, I beheld Satan fall as lightning. You think about it from 1969 to now, what is that? 50 years? This nigga fell hard and quick on the Most High's time, man. That's nothing. What's 1,000 years to the Most High? 1,000 years to us is a day to the Most High? So 50 years to us, that's no time to the Heavenly Father.
I think 52 years will be about an hour.
About an hour. This nigga fell in an hour. And he fell falling hard. He's gonna fall right into hell, as it says in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah, Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz.
Yeah, but see, the time of rejoicing is up.
Yeah, this really talking about the elites.
Oh, yeah, okay, yep.
You fucking everyday Edomites, y'all through. Y'all fucking strung out. Where we park our cars at? Fucking strung out and overdosing and shit. You know,
Homeless.
shit, piss everywhere. We in the heart of San Francisco. Shit and piss every fucking where, man. Man, you can't, you know, but this is Esau's kingdom.
Yep. That's a shitty kingdom.
Yeah, shitty, fucked up kingdom.
You will know.
It says rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. So you elites are really in that rejoice because you better live it up because Yahweh Shai is coming to put you into captivity. You know?
And then he got his new world order right at his fingertips.
Yeah.
He finally think he about to get it. He finally about to implement the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. He think he got it.
The pride in thy heart have deceived thee. You know? Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Jeremiah 49.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Read it again, bro.
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
The cup that the brother read about in Psalm the 75th chapter. All right, the cup of the Most High's indignation.
Slavery.
The cup of slavery shall be passed unto you. All right, we're going to pass the cup right to you, man. You're going to have to take it. You're going to have to drink it. All right, scripture saying, Revelation the 18th chapter, give unto her double. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, we've been out here naked. You know, we've been a laughing stock. It says, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. No pictures.
No pictures, though.
Whatever.
Make thyself naked. Going back to Habakkuk, the second chapter, when it says, shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. So the things that you gloried yourself in is being brought to your shame, you know? Fucking, you discovered America of what? Rape, robbery, the murder, the slaughter of the Gadites, the slaughter of the Reubenites, the slaughter of the Judites, really the slaughter of the whole nation, you know? So it says, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. So everybody can see your shame, your wickedness.
Goes to the Habakkuk the second chapter.
Yep.
Shameful spewing is on your glory.
It said, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. All right, and what was our punishment? Slavery. Deuteronomy 28th chapter, verse 15, verse 16, all down through 68. All right, totally destroyed our people. Go ahead.
It says he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
They will no more carry thee away into captivity, lining up with the brother read in Daniel the second chapter. Okay, come on,
It says he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And the so-called white man got a laundry list of sins, man. That's all he do is commit iniquity. All right? But say he's the people of the Lord. Took into his mouth the Lord's covenant. All right? And then totally just did everything adversarial of the book, man. You know, that's the works of the so-called white man.
It's a precept. It's Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Yep. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because that Edom have dwelt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance.
So because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, the mean vengeance too. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and have greatly offended.
And have greatly offended. You know? You didn't do a light thing when you jacked up the Israelites, man. That wasn't a light offense. That's a great offense.
You touched the apple of the Lord's eye.
That's right.
The Heavenly Father's chosen people. So you fucked up your soul.
Yep.
Even though the Most High set you up to touch his chosen people, you got to pay for what you
That's
did.
right.
You know?
Hey, what it tells you in Romans the 9th chapter, he's the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. It tells you in Psalm the 73rd chapter, the Most High set him in a slippery place, man. You know?
It says, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Yep.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
He said, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, starting with his right hand, Yahweh Shai. Okay? I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom. And it's gonna start with what? The destruction of this kingdom.
Yeah.
All right, the capital of Edom, Babylon the Great, America, Basra. All right,
And will cut off man and beast from it.
we'll cut off man and beast from it. Read on.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
He's gonna lay his vengeance upon Edom. All right, continue.
By the hand of my people Israel.
By the hand of my people Israel. As it says in Jeremiah the 51st chapter, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. All right, so the Lord is gonna recompense you, pay you back to us. All right, revenge, that's sweet, man. You know? Like what that nigga Tupac said, revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting some box. You know? Revenge is sweet, man.
Get your lick back on your head.
That's right. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Yep.
Somebody been fucking with you, beating your ass for years and years, and you just taking it. And one day you get your revenge. You know, like you see that a lot of times with bullies.
Yep.
A bully will be beating up on somebody, beating his ass, and finally the victim get that courage and he just beat the shit out the bully. You know, it feels sweet to him. You know.
Yep.
You know, that's a metaphor. You know, that's the same way how we gonna feel when we get our lick back. You know?
Well, it's like this. He been bullying us. He been fucking us up. All right, hey, but we calling up on our big bro, like, hey, big bro, man, this man jacking us up, man. Every day, it's always something. This nigga keep fucking with me. Man, big bro, you gotta come see about this, man. Come deal with him. So our big bro is Yahweh Shai. He gonna come and fuck him up. Then he gonna be able to get him. Man, this man weak. Here, tear him up, man.
Where the scriptures say the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yep.
So continually we cry to Yahweh Shema Shai to take our enemies out.
That's right. That's right. What it says in Isaiah 62. You know, give him no rest to establish and make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right, and it can only be one nation ruling in the earth, man. Ain't gonna be no many powers and no joint kingdom. All right, the joint kingdom is gonna be the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right, the house of David. The rest of you nations gonna be in slavery, man.
Ezekiel 25:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, I will stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it.
Yep.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Yep.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger. According to the anger that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has for this devil. Has for Edom. Alright? Because see, we don't know everything, man. But see, the report, all the report goes back to Heavenly Fathers. The Heavenly Father. Why Yahweh Shai. The angels record it all. Alright? So the Most High is going to put his anger within us.
The scriptures say the Most High, he judges the righteous and he's angry with the wicked every day. Every day the Heavenly Father is ready to bring his judgment. It's just that he's bound by his word. He's bound by his prophecies. You know? But his prophecies are being fulfilled. Therefore, he's going to bring his anger upon it. You know?
Yeah, that's the spirit too, because what did Esau say once he was supplanted, all right, by our forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel after the job was done, all right, which is all the will was never yours to begin with, okay, fair and square, all right, you the account. Basically, what he say? The days of mourning my father is at hand. Then shall I seek to slay my brother Jacob. So Esau has dedicated his whole existence to in his eyes, revenge himself upon us as a nation, man. That's what all this is about. But guess what, man? The Lord said what? As long as I live, and the Lord live forever. He's the Ancient of Days. He don't have no beginning nor ending of time, man. So what he say? As long as he lived, the Lord has dedicated himself to eradicate you as a whole entire nation, man. Just for what you did towards us as a nation, man. What you did with the earth.
Esau, you made it your whole life to dedicate, like the brother was saying, to making our lives a living hell.
Yep.
Your every day was getting up thinking, how can we put more hell on the Israelites?
How can we exterminate them as a nation ultimately?
So in the kingdom of heaven, our whole mindset is going to be on how to put more hell on you devils, to oppress you.
And it's gonna come naturally too. It's gonna be like blinking and thinking. It's gonna be like us keeping the commandments.
Hey, the scriptures say thy heart shall meditate terror.
That's right.
So we're gonna be meditating on fucking your ass up. Like I always say this, I'm saying it as a metaphor. It's gonna be like 144,000 pinheads. It's gonna be like you stepped into the movie Hellraiser, and it's 144,000 pinheads bringing that ultimate torture to your ass.
That's right.
I'm using that as a metaphor,
That's right.
Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Man, and we're gonna have spiritual powers too. So we're gonna outdo what you devils did to us in righteousness. So we're gonna have those spiritual powers, man. We're gonna be able to keep your spirit in you. All right, we can be able to keep you. We can keep you alive through all of it if we want. And Jake, man, we competitive, Jake, and we like to, you know what I mean? It's all friendly competition. Man, we're gonna be showing out on you heathens, man. Oh, look how I put this one to death. Oh, you think that's something? Let me show you something. All type of what you would call outlandish things.
Yeah, we're gonna tap into real pain, man.
Yep.
Well, hell, you gonna tap into it, all right?
Yep.
Without even touching you, like the brother's saying, we're gonna understand the elements on how to break your insides down from outside, man.
When the Most High has something called spontaneous combustion, is where Esau has no definition for it. It's where pretty much your body just explodes from the inside. Right. People be just chilling out of nowhere. You be sitting on the bench or just chilling in your house, and all of a sudden you just catch on fire. What it is, what is your spirit energy?
Yep.
So the Most High can turn your energy up in your body to where your body can't take it. You start burning to death.
And we'll tell you in Zechariah the 12th chapter, we're going to be as God. The house of David shall be as the Most High.
Yeah, as God,
Yep, so we're going to be able to do that, man. Like Brother said, the Most High can turn your spirit up to where it's spontaneous combust. We're going to be able to do that.
And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do it Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord.
And they shall know my vengeance. So-called white race, man. Edomites. All right, who has no reverence, no respect. All right, no thought. He said the Most High is not any of his thoughts. All right, he's totally adversarial to the Lord. Well, you're going to know the vengeance of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, starting on this side in the destruction of your kingdom. All right, on it, it's going to go on into our kingdom. Up to the point where you get exterminated. After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, you're going to be taken off the face of the earth. That's going to be a high holy day through the Spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Yeah, for the